We had another beautiful evening by the fire last night. It's about probably 7:30ish right now. Cool water. Just gonna get a little breakfast. Had a cup of coffee already. And head out. We got some falls today, a bluff I know about. And we'll see how it goes. Alright, getting started, heading away from the lake now, headed toward the trail, and it's going to be like a 19-mile day. I got a half mile in and out to get to Rocky Falls, which is supposed to be absolutely gorgeous. Got a bluff coming up in a couple miles. Going to have to do about 19 due to the fact that there's a 6-mile stretch at mile 12 for us that will be non-camping without a permit, and obviously none of us have a permit. So we will have to make it all the way out to 19 miles. It'll be 18-mile trail miles. That'll be interesting. Be a long day. It's supposed to be gorgeous. Nice and warm. So we'll see how the day goes. Well, unfortunately, the bluff, as most others have been, was completely covered, so no view. This is Indian Creek. I'm going to follow it for a couple miles, I believe. It's an old Klepsing Mill. There's no raceway up here. Some shut-ins. And this beautiful waterfall. What a cool area. The south part has been much more rewarding than the north was. Absolutely gorgeous. These two guys walked over to check me out, make sure I'm okay. Hello. Hi. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Later, guys. Buzzard shut-ins. Rocky Falls. I can only imagine if there's a lot of water coming over that thing. It's gorgeous as it is. So I found out that those are the wild horses that I guess are rarely seen. That's pretty cool. I got to see the wild horses out here. I got told about. I didn't realize there were no other horses in the area at all. So that was really cool. The Rocky Falls, the buzzard, shut-ins, the other play. I mean, today's just been jam-packed full of stuff. And unfortunately, we got to go so far. I'm not being able to spend as much time as I want at them, but I'm definitely glad to see them. Don't think there's going to be a whole lot more today to look at. Still got about 11 miles. So we'll see how it goes. What a gorgeous day. Loving it. What a treat. Unexpected view. What a great day. A lot of stuff in this one day for sure. Beautiful. Well, that was an amazing break. I stayed up there for probably about an hour, a little more. Obviously, at that point in time, I was no longer worried about the last 8 miles. I'll start getting on those now. Been waiting on that. I've had a couple of good little overlooks the last 2 days. Had the waterfall, and it's been some really pretty scenery here. The end of Blair Creek and in Current River. Obviously, this is probably my favorite day of the trail so far. Getting ready to get to the Peck area, which I think is a preserve of some kind. So I'll have to look at that, see what it is. And it's about a 6 mile stretch. I can't camp in. Got like 2 miles or a mile and a half before I get there. And then got to hit the rest of the way, get to the other side, and find a camp spot. See how it goes. Alright, I've been in Peck Branch, which is a conservation area, by the way, for about 3 miles now, probably. Got Elliot back there, Smurfette behind him. Probably got about 3 more miles to go. Got a pond we're going to have to stop for water because there's no water looking like on the map after the conservation area. So, find a place to camp, came up some water. So it's beautiful. You can see where it's been burned. But absolutely gorgeous. These saplings are definitely changing colors and looking pretty. It's what a beautiful day. Got an armadillo right here. How cool is that? Not a care in the world that we're here. Hey, buddy. Well, guess not the most beautiful water source in the world, but you gotta stay hydrated. I feel bad for the last guy. I scared him. This guy still doesn't know we're here either. Home for the night. Beautiful sky. Nine miles in tomorrow. Good food and a bed. Can't wait. Oh, good morning. It is an absolutely gorgeous morning. Started raining about, I don't know, maybe 11 o'clock last night or so. We were all cowboy camping, so I had my hammock up, so I got my hammock. Ellie put his tent up. Smurfette stayed out underneath and just put her ground cloth over the top of her. It stopped in about 10 minutes, but it did it about 3 more times through the night. She stayed out to the whole time. It was crazy. But it definitely was chilly. Got down to about 47 or 45 or something like that last night. And, yeah, so been pretty cold. Didn't sleep very well. Probably didn't get sleep till after midnight. So I'm going to try something new with my hammock after we do this Nero. I'm going to just go ahead and set it on the ground, get that warmth in the ground. I definitely need an underquilt for this thing. Didn't expect it to be cold, and I hadn't had this problem before on the AT when it was chillier, so I'm not sure exactly why my setup's not working anymore, but it's definitely not. So I will have to fix that for sure when I get back into town. Yeah, it's going to be a beautiful day. Got about 9 miles to get out, and let's see what it brings. These are the kind of rocks I hate the most. Give me the triangle out of the ground without enough space to put your feet without twisting it all up. But these suckers roll underneath your ankles and feet and try to really take you out. I really slow down around these parts. Like I'd be in a nice little relaxed, fast pace, and I hit this, and it's like, oh, time to take it easy. So it's not been a ton of it. I just started hitting it in this section. This is Pike Creek. It's supposed to be the worst crossing of the OT. Doesn't look too bad right now. Gonna have to get wet, but nothing crazy. All right. Well, I'm almost done with this section. It's the current river. I will definitely say it has been the most beautiful section of this trail so far. The terrain was all over the place as far as the rocks go. Sometimes horrible, sometimes great. Like right now, it's pine needles, and yeah, it's like walking on a cloud. But beautiful section, absolutely. Favorite section of the trail so far for sure. Gonna get in town, get some good food, get some a good bed. You know, I haven't had a good sleep in a few days, so I'm really wanting to do that. So a bed and warmth and everything else that goes with it. This is what I've been dealing with today. So can't wait. Well, I'll say this was unexpected. Must be a lot of water runs through here sometimes. Push all these rocks down here like this. Sandy on this side. Now I am done. Well, that was very reminiscent of my first attempt at hitchhiking in Colorado. I had just walked 4 miles down to Van Buren. I got passed by about 150 cars. Not a second thought to picking me up. I guess that is what it is, huh? I think I found a Mexican spot. I'm gonna go get a Coke, eat some Mexican, drop down. Okay, well, back on trail. Gonna do 9 or 15 a day. I don't know. Gonna have to do some strategizing about camping at night with the temperatures. Tonight's not gonna be bad, 41. Tomorrow and the next day they were 27 and 28. So gonna have to really pay attention to that. So yeah, we'll think it over. I got a couple things in my mind, stuff we can maybe try to do, but I'll have that plan later on as I walk. Had a burrito for lunch, had a double cheeseburger for dinner, had an omelet with a pancake for breakfast, and topped all that off with a nice double chocolate piece of cake. So yeah, pretty good morning, nice and full. Beautiful day. It's probably 62-ish or so. It feels great out here right now. It's gonna be dry. Let's see how it goes. Very peculiar spot to park the car. Wow. I guess I forgot to mention I am in this section of Between the Rivers now. It's about 26 and a half, 27 miles, something like that. It's been very easy so far. Had a little bit of water here and there, but yeah, we'll see. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to 9 miles. There's some water, a little before 9 miles. I'm going to hang out there and relax, try to get a little sleep, get up about 2 a.m. and start hiking. After 2 a.m. is when it really starts to drop in temp to get down to those temperatures. So tonight will be like a prep, get my body, my mind used to it, and I'll do that the rest of the way out. So it's too bad because if I do this, I'm not sure I'll be able to finish hiking with the other two because I'm not positive which way they're going to go about it. If they're going to follow, what I do if they're going to go during the day and hike. So what I'll probably end up doing is, to be able to finish with them, I will go back, or I will hike out, but I'll get stopped like a mile away from the end or something to wait on, but we'll see how it goes. Maybe they'll end up coming with me. Time will tell. Not a bad place to stop for the day. That's water right down there. Trail goes that way. And up through there. Pretty right here. It's about 7:30. I'm gonna try to get some sleep. I do a lot of relaxing today. I just sat here for about 4 or 5 hours so far. The other two went ahead and went on. They're going to go ahead and hike during the day while I hike during the night. Get up about 2-ish or so. Tomorrow morning won't be too cold, so that's good. But it's good to just get the prep in and see how I react to it and see how the terrain is with my light and everything else. So, yeah, see you guys in a few hours. Well, good morning. Probably fell asleep around 9:30 last night. Woke up about 3:15. 3 o'clock, somewhere in there. It's probably about 3:45 now. Got started about 5 minutes ago. Got my gear packed up. Hopefully didn't leave anything behind. Guess we'll find out when we get daylight. Gonna try to go almost 20 miles today, I think. It'll depend on what I get to at the end of the trail, if I find a good camping spot or whatnot. I'm gonna be looking for areas today that kind of give me a little bit of protection. So let's see how that goes. Let's say it's probably around 45 or so, maybe. Doesn't feel too awful cold. It's chilly, but it's not cold. Got a little water this morning, and I'd say the water temperature and the air temperature are pretty similar. Water might be a little bit warmer, actually. But this trail has not always been the easiest trail to follow, and I don't have any gut hooks, so I will definitely be taking my time this morning, ensuring that if I do lose the path a little bit, I turn around immediately, hopefully, and find it again. Got my little first creek crossing here. Nothing crazy. So, yeah, we're off. See how it goes. Slowdowns have been a major issue already. This is the 5th one I've come across. This was the hardest time for me to find the trail on the other side. But I just take my time, take it easy, and figure it out. I have found water that's 5 miles. I know you can't see it down there, but I thought I would start myself a little fire. Starting to get light outside. Relax here for a little bit, take a little break, have a little food. Wait till it gets daylight, get started again. Whew, that's hard trekking through there with all those blowdowns and things, and the signage is messed up in places too. But I found my way through, so it'll be okay. I'm gonna get warmed up and enjoy this fire. So I'm gonna sit here and wait on Smurfette and Elliot to get down here just to say hello. I passed them about half mile ago at the top of the hill. There's water right there. Got my fire going, just relaxing. I'll be able to bump it back up to my 3 miles an hour after I get done with my break, and it's daylight now. Been only able to do about 2 miles an hour in the dark with all the blowdowns and trying to keep track of the trail. So yeah, just gonna relax, take it easy, and try to get into camp about 4 o'clock. All right, I'm away again. Saw Smurfette and Elliot, talked to them for a few minutes. They actually got up in front of me while I got my stuff together and put the fire out and got some water and all that stuff. Got about 15-ish miles to go, I guess. I'm warming up, and got to get these legs warmed up now. I really don't think you can beat this for a lunch spot when you don't have any water anywhere. This isn't even on the map. So yeah, good spot. Well, this will be home for the night. Got a nice fire ring. I'm going to go ahead and stay here with Smurfette and Elliot. Figure if I get up at 2, I'm going to try to go to sleep pretty quick. But if I get up at 2, I'll just step over here to the fire ring, build another fire. I'm going to get plenty of firewood tonight. And make sure we're taken care of and can get warm and all those good things. I guess the new weather says it's going to be about 30. And then tomorrow 28. So got over 200 miles in today, and we have like 28 and a half left or something, so getting real close. Well, it's 7:45 and I'm in bed. I'm exhausted. Ate some good food. And it's supposed to get really cold, so what I've done is I've made my hammock into a bivouac and put it on the ground. I'll keep some of that warmth in, and we'll see how it goes.